Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. Texans.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
There on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 52 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches, so as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
3rd and 5.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
The pass intended for number 23.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
24-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
3. Texans nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Complete to David Njoku.
The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 6 catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
throwing on 3rd down. Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
This is our time. Our time.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
When you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And hitting Juju on the slant.
Juju Smith-Schuster. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 37.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Steelers 3, Texans nothing.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the 2nd straight play.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson on the crossing route. Complete. That's Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Texans.
He'll find Lindsey here. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Lindsey. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Hilton. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And this will be a Texans 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44.
The tackle made at the 44.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Traquan Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
.46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
1st down, Houston.
To throw is Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it. Putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped. Fired that one in there. Able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Watson.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Not much there, only a yard.
At the 30.
To throw again on second down. Watson. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Don't do us like that.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. That's on the former first-rounder from Ole Miss, Laramie Tunsil. To throw on second is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
13. But it's third down.
To throw on third down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half. Still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Texans 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
And now out comes Houston. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So on the big tight end, Holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without Holding.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry.
Down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Dietrich Wise in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Complete to David Njoku. A gain of 7. 1st down, Houston.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks.
Watson.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Lindsey. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. On first down, it's Watson. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From the red zone now, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 8-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Lindsey, the ball.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Philip Lindsey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by a Philip Lindsey touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Ebron caught left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and...
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
2nd and 4 at the Texans' 33-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Watson and the Texans now. Down 20-14, a minute 40 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Watson. His throw incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And that is incomplete. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had the